What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, as promised, we're going to continue to push our way through the Void Campaign Hollow. I don't think anybody else is really pushing or able to push at this point on our server, so let's see if we can continue on and get some good victories here. Now, I think we're going to do fine on a lot of these waves here still as well. I mean, Sigmunds are annoying with the amount of damage they do in PvE content, but the fact that we can potentially keep them CC'd the whole battle, again, means that this wave is pretty trivial. And I do feel like with the power level of our Betty, if we need to, bringing this Talia over to the main lineup might be something we do. It'll help survivability, it'll help overall damage output and such, so we'll see how it works out. It really just depends on if we come across a really difficult wave where we feel like we need another Destiny transitioned hero, because Betty seems to be making quick work of these enemies. The battles are not going the full 15 rounds like they used to with our Betty, because we've just had a huge power gain, and my goodness, the amount of damage our Yormtum Lord Sparkles just did there was insane. I'm wondering if his basic attack might even get the kill on the panda right here. Even though he's going to get some healing, I think his basics still might be strong enough with that melodic strings. He did heal quite a bit because of that Andrea, so let's see. Got the ping damage. Nah, I guess it wasn't enough. Darn it. I was really hoping it was. Honestly, on these teams, we could probably just go to full Demon Bell energy feed and just keep feeding our main damage dealers extra actives, because seems like tanky wise we are doing just fine now. And a lot of that comes to the issue we've talked about earlier today, or not even the issue, the new feature, the Destiny transition. The amount of damage reduction we get just by having a hero like Destiny Transition 1 because of the power of our temple really does start ramping up. So we do have another active from Lord Sparkles here. This one's a little bit slower than the Betty team, of course, but I think we're going to be fine. There's a lot of ping damage because we have Queen in our lineup as well, which is kind of like a downside, but also a positive, because you can see we're pinging for an absolute ton of damage with all these heroes. And then that active skill was crushing. Looks like we might have to go one more round, though. Lots of ping damage. Yeah, you can taunt if you want. It ain't going to matter because Yormtum is stomping you right here easily. There's a Holmes Young here. There's Augustin. I think our first lineup will be fine to win. I definitely don't think our second lineup is going to have any issues with our Betty. Honestly, we should probably just start throwing the Betty in by herself and switch out this G-Ster. Yeah, mutated fungus G-Ster out and just give Natalia to this team as well, because Natalia is definitely going to help us quite a bit on some of these more difficult waves. Almost got the kill on her. We will definitely get the kill from all the extra ping damage. And looks like, unfortunately, we got the healing curse on our Aspen, which is one of the big downsides of Lord of Fear Aspen when you are dealing with an enemy Amun-Ra. That healing curse literally can one-shot him. Really, really bad for us. Now, depending on where this Gustin links, we might have to do another attempt, but luckily, Gustin is not linked to the Lord Sparkle, so next round, he should die. Unless it doesn't. Oh no. It did link to Lord of Sparkles, so Lord of Sparkles is gonna have to use a base attack and hopefully kill the Gustin right here. He did get shrunk. That's really bad for us. Yeah, we're gonna have to run this one back. This one's not gonna go well. I mean, he is somehow staying alive, and he does have an active skill. Oh lord. Oh, that was a big heal, and on top of that, we got rid of the Gustin that was linked to us, so maybe this still works. It would be great if the Olivia somehow managed to stop shrinking us. That would be amazing, please. But Olivia's keeping two of us shrunk, and he's still getting kills while dealing like 50% less damage, which is just nutso. This is definitely going a lot more rounds. But I think even our basic attack is going to get to the point where we're just picking off an enemy every single round. This is where Natalia would definitely be helping us clear these a lot faster. It's just so much damage. I love Yormtum for battles like this. These are the places that he really does thrive over someone like a Lord of Fear Aspen. Definitely feels so much better. that CC on everybody. Get more CC out, keep them locked down. Let our Natalia and our Vulcan, yeah, even our Vulcan is really starting to hit very hard, and he has 0 Destiny transition. Yeah, honestly, I don't think we need Natalia anymore. I think our Betty by herself is simply strong enough to wipe out almost every one of these waves now. Seems like a little overkill having her, especially when we already have Vulcan on the team. So in reality, what we should be doing, we should be doing this, because I think the Betty with the little small Vulcan should be plenty of damage. Plus, we have Patricia too, which of course she's not super powered up right now. She doesn't have Giant Killer, but she does seem like a very promising hero. And look at all that damage Vulcan's actually putting out. Pretty solid. You can't really complain about that. Yeah, you can't complain about that damage. Look at the difference of Destiny transition. And she has like a really strong home as well. And it just doesn't even compare. So now we put Natalia back on our kind of quote unquote main lineup. That again is going to give more survivability to this team and more damage output, because she's going to be buffing our Yorm Tum with that little mirror he's got floating right in front of him there. That's going to be Natalia buffing him up, going to give him shields as well, so it can help him stay alive, because she's going to get a basic attack in the first round, which, wow, he killed 2 targets, but her basic attack is going to give him an entire shield. Just wait for it. Look at that entire shield bar just from Natalia doing a basic for him, which is amazing as far as survivability goes. Absolutely amazing. Again, I'm almost like wondering if I should just get rid of our Destiny transition on Ilamok. I almost feel like he's not as needed anymore. Yep, this is crushing defeats. Honestly, this one could be sketchy here, because there is a Scarlet Queen Halora, and the Royal Guard could potentially kill us from all the ping damage that we're going to receive right here. We need someone who can come behind. Hopefully she doesn't get hit here. Oh no, it's not enough. Wait, she does still get a CC off. That is amazing. Wait, I think we get the win, because I think between her and Vulcan, it's enough damage. Not quite enough damage, but he did freeze everybody, which is kind of cool. Basic into one more active, maybe. We got more CC coming. Oh no. We still managed to clear it out, all thanks to that support Vulcan we got, which is weird to say, but is kind of true. On to the first lineup, which has all of our power. It's crazy to look at the difference in power levels in these, and like this lineup technically hasn't lost or anything, but it does get kind of close when we have 6 Destiny transition heroes versus the single one of Betty. Kind of crazy to think, but it is what it is right now. And honestly, I don't foresee this one being too difficult. Granted, there is going to be some crit damage reduction between the Lord of Fear Aspen and the Fairy Queen Vesa. There's of course that really annoying Holmes Young, but like Laura Sparkles broke out of it, and he's the one we really want to break out every round, because he's going to have, again, our most damage. Yep, even his basic attack just killing Transcendence heroes all over the place, and his little extra chase ping damage is pretty significant. As you see there, he basically kills off another hero because of it, and yeah, just absolutely crushing the enemies. You can see how much Natalia did in that one as well, which was really nice to see. This one could be sketchy, just because the Scarlet Queen Halora is the boss on this wave. We're going to have to see if Vulcan can finish her off. Luckily, there's only 5 targets, so she does keep another layer of Unbending Will, which means she is going to CC them next round again. But we even have the Interstellar Huntress Patricia stun on 2 of the targets as well. So, Vulcan with an Antlers Cane. Look at that. Look at the power. Just, that's insane how much power you can still do. And he's missing so many power systems, tenants, and everything. Yet somehow he's keeping up with our Destiny Transition 11 hero. And she's doing 110% more damage to all of these enemies, which is the crazy thing. Now, the boss should go down very easily here if... Yeah, I was going to say, if for some reason Lord of Sparkles doesn't get the kill, Lord of Fear is going to get the kill. Sounds weird just call him Lord of Fear, but it doesn't feel weird to say Lord of Sparkles. I don't know. We keep them locked down pretty much. Yep, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Looks like we got 9 more of these chests too. Not like they really help because we pretty much got everybody with a core of origin that we need from the original heroes. So next up, we will be finishing this on 5-6, and when we finish this is going to give a buff to everybody on our server for chapter 5. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Vulcan is really surprising me, and I'd love to see what he looked like fully powered up now. I'll see you guys next time.